Let's get it, man. Subscribe to the channel. You already know. Today we got something new. Ryan Pitcher. I hope I said your name right. If not, please forgive me. I don't want the smoke. And this is how SunnyV2 cancel culture. Yeah, that's crazy. Cause you know what crazy? I'm definitely get ready. I'm gonna get ready to check out one of his channels live on Hit. But yeah, man, you already know, man. Link up in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's get it, man. Let's see what this man gonna tell us. Let's check it out.
Showed us something that has never been done before: how to beat cancel culture. After being,
I mean, the best way to beat it is, don't reply to him on Twitter. That's all. That's how I see it, but I could be wrong. Let's check it out.
After the aim of prominent creators like MrBeast and the entirety of the internet, following allegations of transphobia, it seemed like SunnyV2 was at his closest to being cancelled. However, none of this really had an effect on him, because you see, SunnyV2 has studied cancel culture for the past years, learning its habits and its tricks, and it turns out, SunnyV2 found a way to defeat it. His game plan: never apologize. However,
yeah, I'm gonna say that they ain't just don't reply to him. I think, but I thought, wait, did he make some type of like an apology or something? I don't remember, man. I think he said something. He probably be on the comment section, or he probably tweeted something similar to that. I don't remember. I can't quite remember though.
Dive into the tactics used by SunnyV2 to maneuver his way through cancel culture. We need to understand how he found himself in controversy in the first place. On the 13th of April, Sunny posted a highly controversial video titled "Why Chris Will Soon Be a Nightmare for Me."
This the one that started it all, bro. On Twitter, man, it went crazy on Twitter. You gotta be careful on that Bluebird app, bro. You gotta be careful when you on that one.
MrBeast, in which he would discuss Chris Tyson, a staple member in the MrBeast crew, and how coming out as transgender will impact the MrBeast brand. Initially, Sunny explored the subtle hints that Chris was gradually adopting feminine characteristics before explaining how his transformation will affect his family. However, the video quickly took a controversial turn, because unlike previous videos, Sunny ventured into territory that many felt crossed the line, sharing strong
I ain't knew that was SunnyV right now.
Opinions on Chris's over-the-top LGBT character and how his transition will ultimately affect the MrBeast brand. Sunny frequently showcased random comments expressing their disgust towards Chris's transformation, which made it seem like he was cherry-picking specific comments to support his narrative.
This is what you do when you personally are not brave enough to come out and say that this is your feelings on the matter. So you're relegated to like comments that you're fucking reading off of YouTube responses. Some of the most unhinged people on the planet, right under under the protection of anonymity, under YouTube videos. That is a psychotic thing to base an entire video off of.
People believe Sunny was eager to exaggerate the situation in order to push his belief that Chris's transition was solely a business decision rather than a personal one, eliminating the humanity and emotional factors from the situation, with Sunny finishing the video by implying that Chris's transition was merely a strategy for clout and that his ignorance will ultimately alienate a significant portion of MrBeast's audience. His commentary was perceived as blatant transphobia, leading to backlash from fans and fellow creators. Within 24 hours, the video gained more than 130,000 dislikes, and SunnyV2's subscriber count was plummeting at an alarming rate.
I didn't know he was losing subscribers count either. That's crazy.
Of 20,000 subscribers within a single week revealed a sense of collective disappointment and betrayal throughout his audience.
I'm pretty sure he's still growing, ain't he? Ain't he still growing? I guess.
Prominent creators like Hasanabi, Ludwig, and Moist Critical expressed their disdain towards SunnyV2's video.
Like, this is a human being. We're talking about a fucking human being, dude. That's crazy.
I watched it and I was in awe about how shit it was.
Yet amidst a wave of criticism, some showed up in support of Sunny, underlining the deeply polarized nature of internet discourse. Interestingly enough, despite this being his most disliked video, it also turned out to be the most liked. Comments emphasized his right to express his opinion, while others praised his fearlessness in addressing taboo topics. With Sunny bringing millions of people in light of the situation, Chris's transition quickly became the most trending topic throughout April and May, with the internet seemingly divided in whether Chris's transition was selfish or not. Because you see, one of the biggest arguments criticizing Chris's change was its potential effect on Chris's son. When I first dove into the controversy 2 months ago, we examined the potential negative implications that Chris's transition could have on his child's mental health, including some studies highlighting the effects of having a transgender parent. The entire situation prompted MrBeast himself to respond to all the drama, directly addressing Sunny's video. "Yeah, this is getting absurd. Chris isn't my nightmare. He's my fucking friend, and things are fine. All this transphobia is starting to piss me off." This was the closest SunnyV2 had ever come to the hands of cancel culture. But here's the interesting thing about SunnyV2, and it's that he's incredibly calculative. One of the most intriguing patterns observed in the records of cancel culture is that expressing remorse, though it may seem intuitive, can cause more harm than good. It unintentionally corroborates cancel culture's power by revealing a person's desperation to save their reputation at all costs. And if there's any
I think SunnyV, he didn't apologize. I don't think. I thought he did though, but in it all, he ain't said. I think he ain't said nothing. He just kept it pushing. That's like, bro. I know it was some people probably like on Twitter wanting him like to apologize and say all type of thing. The brother instead, he remained silent and just kept it pushing.
Anyone that knows how to deal with controversy, it's SunnyV2. He's dissected countless videos where creators and celebrities surrendered to the pressure of cancel culture, often to their own detriment. The takeaway? Never show weakness. So rather than giving
that's what I'm saying. Like, just keep it pushing. That's all he doing. He just keeping it pushing, bro.
Criticism and attempting to understand the grievances of the masses, Sunny chose to stay silent. Because despite the initial tremor causing a loss of just 1% of his audience, the wave of drama eventually subsided. And even though it appeared as though the tide of public opinion had turned against him, in an ironic twist, Sunny ended up exactly where he calculated, profiting substantially from this controversy. He potentially raked in tens of thousands of dollars in ad revenue from that one video alone, and continued posting content the following week, as if nothing ever happened.
That's what I'm saying, like, that crazy. I'm saying, like, bro, that is so crazy. I'm like, bro, cause I was thinking, like, I was reacting to it. I not react to it, bro, and I'm like, oh man, they might do it right here. They might do it right here. But bro, I thought he got another. Like, dang, that boy he showed no weakness for real. God, that's crazy. Well, hey, you know, that's all you really gotta do, really.
SunnyV2's decision to ignore all the drama likely stemmed from his understanding that his expressed opinions didn't break the law or cause direct substantial harm to the LGBT.
I think he was just pretty much just, I think it was just most like his opinion though, right? So, yeah.
The community. He might have realized that without any tangible damage done, the controversy would soon lose its steam. This differs markedly from controversies surrounding creators like Logan Paul, who faced backlash for directly affecting his fans through financial scams, or EDP445, who was exposed to be a pedophile. In SunnyV2's case, his controversy was rooted primarily in his controversial opinions that unfortunately offended the masses rather than any illegality or concrete negative actions. But the Chris Tyson situation was not the only time SunnyV2 received harsh backlash for alleged transphobia. Because on the 10th of February 2022, Sunny uploaded a video exposing Ticks and Roses and how she managed to build a TikTok profile solely by faking her Tourette syndrome. And while it seemed like SunnyV2 was doing the internet good, by exposing someone faking a disability for clout, Sunny was accused of being transphobic. People claim that despite him explicitly showing Ticks and Roses pronouns on screen many times throughout the video, he continued to misgender her. One Reddit post reads, "The person talking about Ticks and Roses shows a screenshot of their old TikTok profile, which shows that their pronouns are they them, and promptly uses she/her for the rest of the time that I watched the video." Yet despite the response, Sunny stayed quiet and moved on as if nothing happened. Although
that's what I'm saying, like, he just keep everything quiet. He posted video, he posted vid, he posted, you know, all his opinions and stuff like that, and then just keep it moving, bro. Just keep it moving. On to the next one, man. Yesterday was old news, back to the new. You know what I'm saying? Like that way it giving me, like, he throwing out that news, now back to some more. We got some more news I gotta pull out, bro, you know?
Sunny's attempt at damage control worked, it's hard to tell the long-term effects of simply ignoring the drama, as these past events have certainly dealt a significant blow to its credibility and reputation for future videos. SunnyV2's content garners a mix of admiration and criticism, with the major concern among his tendency to narrate one-sided stories. Critics suggested his approach might overlook the nuances of a situation, sometimes to the detriment of controversial topics, such as gender transitions and other drama incidents. They argue that the human elements of the problems are at risk of being overshadowed by the pursuit of entertainment, such as Sunny emphasizing the supposed harmful effects Chris will have on the MrBeast brand. And this could be attributed to the natural inclination among the audience toward drama and sensationalism rather than the nuanced or less controversial discussions. Conversely, fans of SunnyV2 admire his well-researched and professionally delivered content, yet some criticize his style, highlighting concerns that he frames his subjective opinions as facts. For example, Pinely, in his video How SunnyV2 Run Video Essays, argues that Sunny's conclusions could potentially be influenced by personal bias rather rather than objective analysis. The video, which gained over 1.6 million views and an influx of supporting comments, points to Sunny's assertive delivery, which blurs the line between opinions and reality for some viewers.
The video in itself is nothing but an afterthought, something to justify the title and thumbnail that he picked. In reality, after you click on one of these videos, the guy could essentially still say whatever he wants and get the same amount of views because the aesthetic does such a good job of selling you the whole thing.
Pinely and others argue that SunnyV2's videos can sometimes be a predetermined narrative, with evidence carefully selected to support his title, thumbnail, and overall storyline, rather than offering an unbiased perspective of both sides. And although it might seem like these critics are merely upset at SunnyV2's opinions, it has been noticed that his personal biases often do affect his content significantly, and as a result, this approach has led to many controversies, especially with popular content creators like Skeppy and Ninja. In a video analyzing the decline of Skeppy's career, who is a well-known Minecraft streamer, Sunny drew attention to several controversies that had troubled Skeppy over time, including accusations of scamming and faking videos. While some viewers sided with Sunny's arguments, lending positive feedback to his critique, others noticed a need for balance in his narrative. Skeppy didn't like that Sunny was presenting misguided facts to millions of people, so he responded with a video that debunked SunnyV2's claims, providing context and clarification to his fans.
See, the problem I have with this video, it isn't just because it's misleading.
Why you bullying me?
It isn't just because the way it portrays me. It isn't just because it's negative. And it isn't just because I get hate from it. And you just took whatever was convenient to you, mashed it up, highlighted a few tweets, and then the workday is done.
His counter-argument didn't just defend himself, but also highlighted the fact that SunnyV2's arguments were not based on a complete understanding of the situation. Similarly, viewers questioned SunnyV2's video claiming the death of Ninja's career, arguing that his video is exaggerated and possibly motivated by bias or hate towards Ninja. Because you see, SunnyV2 claimed that Ninja's participation in a discussion involving George Floyd was disingenuous only because Ninja trash talks kids in video games.
There have been numerous tweets over the last 12 months relating to Ninja standing with the black community and his wife stating that Ninja does his part for white privilege and racism, but this just goes back to the previous point of being ingenuine with his audience. Ninja is a multi-millionaire white guy spending his time playing video games who also seems to be somewhat low in compassion, judging from the way he treats his enemies after he kills them.
But regardless of all the drama, SunnyV2 always comes up top, and there's a reason for this. His ability to remain unfazed is a key part of his appeal. Given the nature of his content, which often documents the failures and downfalls of others, it's inevitable that he attracts some backlash. So it only makes sense to create a shield against the controversy and never respond, because SunnyV2 understands that cancel culture often doesn't encourage accountability, but rather uses its power to shame the person getting cancelled. So, Sunny didn't back down from his place and never apologized to the internet. However, his approach could very well lead to further backlash.
You know, I thought he did apologize though. I thought he said something though. I don't know if it's in his comment section or something on Twitter. I thought he said something though, but yeah, man, yeah, that's crazy. I like that. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, man. Yeah, I like that though. I like that. I gotta check some more out, but you already know. Link about in the description below. Like, subscribe, what to do, man. I might be safe.